everyone. So as you can tell from the title of today's video, I'm getting a new exhaust system on my 2003 Saab 9.3. So I want to go ahead and talk with you guys about what current exhaust system is on there, because I get that question almost as much as I get the question of what wheels are on your car. Which, by the way, they're Sport Edition P3 wheels. They're 18 by 8. I got them on Tire Rack. I don't know if they still sell them or not. Some people said they don't, but whatever. That's not the point of this video. You might also notice that I installed ice block taillights. If you guys missed that video, make sure to click it up or click up here in the top corner to see it. But anyways, the exhaust on this car is a completely custom system. I had it done a little bit over 2 years ago. So it has a 3-inch system the entire way through. It has an AP high flow catalytic converter, and it has two 12-inch AP resonators, which you can maybe barely see under there. No mufflers and no other restriction on the exhaust besides that. It's a little bit too loud for my liking. So since I've had the car back up and running the last couple months, I've really decided that it's time, since it's my daily driver, it's time to quiet it down, because I've got the Turbo X, which is my loud car, or my, I guess you'd say my loud car, my second car, you know, my not daily driver. But this car being my daily driver, I don't want it to be this loud. So what I'm doing today, I'm taking the car up to Performance Muffler in North Phoenix. They did the previous exhaust work on this car. They did a really good job, so I'm just going to them again. Not a sponsored video or anything, but I figured, you know, people would want to know where I'm going. So what they're going to be doing is putting a 40-inch glass pack in the car, and that's going to replace the two resonators. So that's going to sit pretty much right under the cabin of the car, and they're going to be putting a MagnaFlow muffler on the back. I'm probably not going to be recording any of the process because, well, I don't really want to be standing outside in the heat while they do it. I'd rather just sit in their air-conditioned lobby, but I'll definitely film what it looks like after. Of course, at the end of this video, I'll have a massive comparison, like between cold start, warm start revs, before and after. So unfortunately, I'm probably going to lose some of that tone and some of that sound, but it's going to be a lot quieter, and that's really what I want at the end of the day. And yes, I apologize for the car still being a cosmetic mess. I promise as soon as I get some time, I was planning on doing it today, but I ended up doing the exhaust today. So cosmetic love will be coming for this car soon. I promise. It's just going to be a mess for now. With that being said, I'm sure you guys don't want to hear me ramble on for too long, because you probably want to hear what this thing is going to sound like. So I'll go ahead, start her up, give you guys a clip of the cold start, and then of course we'll have the full montage at the end. And I'll meet you guys when we're done getting the exhaust system on in North Phoenix. It doesn't necessarily sound bad, but it's just with how the transmission works too, and it likes to float the RPMs up there, it just sounds weird. Not full throttle, obviously. So it's not bad. I mean, it's really not. It's just, I mean, I really wish, I've thought about putting a cutout in there. Maybe I can ask them about that, see how much that would cost. We're gonna have to find a way to get a switch in here and all that. So, I mean, if anyone knows about exhaust cutouts, let me know. Maybe I'll go back at a later date and do that. But it's just, even now, it's like as soon as I get on the throttle to accelerate, it's like I want it to be loud when I want it to be loud, not all the time. Anyways, got about a 30-minute drive to the exhaust shop. Alright, pulling in right now, so I'll catch up with you guys after I have the muffler on the car. See how she sounds afterwards.
1 hour later.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. I can, you know, it's definitely a lot quieter, but it's not quiet to a point where I don't hear anything. So the AC and radio are off, obviously. But yeah, so I think I'm pretty happy with this. I've got about a 40-mile drive home now, so I'm gonna get home and then I'll give you guys some more thoughts and feedback on this, and then of course we'll get to that massive exhaust montage, or comparison, I guess. So back home, so I have my thoughts and feedback regarding the exhaust now that I got to drive it home and cruise on the highway for a bit, which is where it was really bad with drone. And from what I can tell, if I have the AC off and the radio off, you can hear it just a little bit. I mean, it still drones a little bit, but when you have the AC on and you have music playing, you can't hear it at all, which is what I want. So in the end, it's probably still a little bit louder than I would have liked. And one thing, when I was announcing this all on Instagram that I was getting the exhaust changed, people were saying, oh, it sounds so good. Trust me, it is way louder in person, or it was way louder in person than it was on video. Like it should not have been that loud. So I'll go ahead and show you guys. I didn't film anything while I was there, just kind of out of respect for them. But as you can see, the MagnaFlow muffler is sitting right there. And you can barely see that glass pack back there. I'll put a picture on the screen right now though of what it looks like. So it's basically just a giant long resonator. So this is a straight through muffler design. You won't be able to see through the tips because just of how they are. But with that being said, guys, that's it for today. Once again, this was done at Performance Muffler in North Phoenix. They actually told me that because of my video, they had like 3 or 4 Saabs come in, so that's pretty cool. They said one guy from Colorado was actually going to come down and have his exhaust done there. He wanted exactly what was done to mine. So if you're watching this video, that's pretty cool, dude, and I hope you get to make it down here, and if you do, let me know. So with that being said, I'm going to roll this exhaust comparison. So enjoy that. Let me know. I'm going to put a poll up here which you think was better, the old setup or the new setup. Just keep in mind the reason I did this was because it's my daily driver and I'm tired of it droning. So with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, give it a big thumbs up. I'll see you all next time.